This is a photo of the River Cole going from Kingshurst up this end, going all the winding round to Chelmsley Wood, and you've got Cook's Lane just over there. I've painted this one 2 or 3 times. I've got to get some more photographs. I've got to get out there with the camera. So, but I quite like this composition, so I'm going to have another go at it. Got all the usual gear here: the palette, Cotman watercolour tubes, just squeezed out and allowed to dry. We've got ultramarine, lemon yellow, Payne's grey, alizarin crimson, raw sienna, burnt umber and light red. Got the 3 brushes, the large one Ranson, that's not him, it's this one, this is my new one. Large one Ranson Ake, 3/4 inch flat and a number 3 rigger. Got a jar of water, some tissue, got 15x11 Fabriano, and it's clipped to a 9mm piece of ply to stop it going anywhere. I'm going to start with the Ake brush, and this is just clean water going straight on, just lubricating the sky, get a nice soft background. And then a bit of raw sienna, just a bit of background colour really, nothing more. Put it on nice and random. Ultramarine. Maybe a touch of Payne's grey just to give it a little bit of extra something. I'm just going to bring that right down. And I'm going to go also alizarin crimson, Payne's grey, nice sort of cloudy colour. And then just put a few little clouds in here and there. Maybe even take the tissue and pop a few more in. Soak up that water at the bottom of the paper. And then distant trees, the furthest one's back, using the same colours as the sky. Keeping them nice and small for that sense of scale. And then as we come further forward, I haven't cleaned the brush, but introducing a bit more lemon yellow. Bit of ultramarine just to change the colour a little bit, and then just using the corners to get a bit of randomness. And then just a light touch with the fingernail, just suggesting a few little trunks. But I want to save a few more of those for the foreground, so I don't want to get too crazy with them just yet. So I'm just checking where I was going to put in the background. I'll just switch the rigger and put I can just see a few little individual sort of trunks and stuff coming through. Yeah, don't want to get too mad with that. You can always use the suggest a few of the odd leaf and stuff on there. That'll do with that. We've got the bank, so I'm going to clean the brush because I want a dark colour anyway. So just put it in that muddy bank. Yeah, don't want the tone too strong. I want similar tones to the trees, so that was a bit too strong. Save the stronger tones for the foreground. That'll do for that. Don't want to get too mad. See how the paper's stretched a little bit already, so I'm just going to pull that tight and refix it there on the right hand side with these clips. And we're ready to go once more. So next is there's a bit more going on around here, so what I might do is bigger trees. So I've scuffed the brush up. I'm going Payne's grey, lemon yellow, ultramarine, and coming right in from the top. Nice and dark. So I've put this on too dark actually now because I've got to go on over it. I have to get really dark now to make it stand out. Pretty well, I'm going to use the rigger because I don't want to overdo it with the finger scraping, because I want to do a bit of that on the other side. So I'm going to use the rigger to put these branches in and trunks. So put them in the gaps, the little gaps you have between the tree, between the foliage. That'll do for that. There's a bit in the front of that. Seems a bit of light red. Just change the change it a bit. Now I'm just using the corner, just flicking it up like that. It's all gone a bit muddy now, all very samey. So when you get to that stage, clean the brush, and you can go straight into your light colours, and you're back to where you want to be. Even such a light red as well, ultramarine. I'm going to put the river in now. So for the river, I don't want it very wet. Just a clean dampish brush. I'm going to go for the sky colours, same colours I use for the sky. Mix them all together. So you get something like that, and then just go straight in, don't mess about with it. You can see where the paint breaks. That's like your little ripples on the surface of the water. That'll do. Don't have to do any more than that. Resist the temptation to put any more in. The fewer strokes you use, the better. Now with that in fact, I might just push that up to the water. Just come down a bit to the water's edge. Put those muddy banks back in. That'll do for that, I think. Now what I'm going to do next is bit of raw sienna, lemon yellow. Let's just fill that little bit in there. And what I want is let's just get a general sort of tree colour, and we're just blocking it, just whacking it in, pretty general. Bringing that right down to the base, somewhere around there. And I'm just going to get the finger and I'm scraping these in. Big one there. Then I'm going to get the rigger, continue some of them on. You see where you've scraped them up, and then just keep them going. Just extend them like that. And then get your brush, clean the brush. And then dry it on the tea towel, scuff it right up. Scuff it right up so you like that, where the hairs are going all over the place. And then dip them into your tree colours. And then just lightly, just dab them on, just nice and light. Let's take it right up off the top of the page. Let's do that again, get it a bit darker. You need more than one colour. Get a bit of depth to the thing, you know what I mean? Do it again. A few lights, few darks, few mid-tones, just keep varying it. The more variation, the more realistic it'll look. Something like that, I mean, a bit more down the bottom. A few things going down there. That'll do for that. Clean the brush. In fact, I didn't need to clean the brush, so I'm getting it pretty dark now because I'm putting the mud in. So it's burnt umber, bit of ultramarine as well. And I'm just coming down there. Something like that. Now there's a few little rocks down here, so I don't know where my card is, but I can see this knife hanging around, so I'm just going to scrape them with a knife. But again, I've done a lot of scraping for the trunk, so I don't want to get too mad. Just put a big one in there, I think. That'll do for that. Back to the hike. We've got some grass now on the left, foreground. So I've cleaned the brush. I'm just going raw sienna, bit of lemon yellow, just scrape that straight down. And I'm just going to try and vary it as much as I can as I'm coming down. Just keep varying it. The more variation you get in, the more interesting it'll look. A few little bits sticking up, just flick them up with the brush. Maybe a few more with the rigger. Just flick them straight up. A bit dark, a bit more water. Need plenty of water with the rigger because it's complete contrast to the hike. Let me flick the odd one up again. Yeah, and watch when you're scraping out too much. Rigger. Could have someone. Let's have someone walking off into the distance somewhere. Make sure it's dry, and then just a little figure there. Just doing something down there, and someone else just messing about on the edge. Couple of little birds, and then finally might be signature in the corner. Oh, another one finished. So let's have a closer look at it. So this is our finished painting. So let's have another quick look at the photograph and see how they compare. Here's a photo. I mean, I've kept stuck to the composition pretty well. The water, I haven't put these reflections in. If you look at the water, I let the paint break there, and it just looks like the ripples on the surface of the water. Just put it in one or a couple of strokes. Keep it very simple, like most things with watercolours. Get it in as few strokes as you possibly can. And then first thing I did was the sky with those distant trees. I always use the same colours as the sky for the distant trees. Helps push them right back, as far back as you can get. And then two simple ways of doing the branches. So looking at these branches on here, these ones, I've used the rigger brush and just put them in simply in the gaps where I could. And then as for the other trees here on the left, these are put in scraping with the fingernail. You can see a very simple way, but they do look quite realistic, trunks and branches. So blocking the colour first, scrape out with the nail, extend them then with the rigger, and then just use a dry ink brush just to put the leaves on, complete the effect. Get a nice pleasing overall view. A few rocks at the bottom, scrapes in, Again, done very quickly, but again, the quicker you do it, generally the better it looks. Just a very simple foreground. I'm just trying to vary the colours. We've come back down and then just flicked up with the high brush to create the effect of the reeds and grasses by the water's edge. Well, I hope you like that. Thanks for watching. Keep practicing. Any questions, please ask. And I'll see you again soon.